Welcome back to this StarCraft 2 Let's Play. You're Sambo, and joining us is Kerrigan there, that crazy woman with all kinds of secrets. Of course, if you haven't played Heart of the Swarm, I'm not going to give away exactly what those are. Why are we here? We're here to have another look at this, the campaign. Of course, as you know, we've been playing around in the arcade mode, which is a whole bunch of fun, but I've also been replaying the Wings of Liberty. I never finished the original campaign here in StarCraft 2, and of course I want to finish that because I want to get on to this, the Heart of the Swarm, and play all of these through again. Actually, it's not quite true. I did play through this on my Australian, my Oceanic account, but now that I've got a US account here, so I can see all of you guys, all of my achievements and progress are a lot less than they were on my home account. So I'm slowly making my way through Wings of Liberty here. And you know what? I'm having a bunch of fun because, as I said last time, all of these missions are kind of designed to get you to learn how to play all the various aspects of the game and how to control from a micro level, how to look at the map from a macro level, how to multitask, how to understand all of the various races and how they work. And it's a whole bunch of fun, all wrapped up of course in a really good storyline in typical Blizzard fashion, along with some amazing cinematics. So I'm loving it. So what I thought we'd do tonight is hop into the campaign and take a look at another mission further on from where we were in the last one, which of course was the infestation one. Let's continue here, let it load up. And here we are on the bridge of the Hyperion. And of course, this is where we can go in and select our new missions. I won't bother going to all the other... Oh, actually, I will take you to one place. I've been playing along in the background, and you may or may not remember that last time we were here, we just had a couple of items. We had the Firebats and the Marauders. Now I've progressed along in the mission story a little bit further, and I've now opened up this cool thing. We've got our Viking here. If you've ever wondered what they look like up close, that is what they look like. It's amazing, isn't it? Gosh, I just love Blizzard's art design style. We've got some spider mines here. Of course, they're called Widow Mines in multiplayer. Nasty little critters. That, in fact, looks like they... Yep, look at that. They're having a go at each other. They're so nasty. We've also got this. This is a mission that I had a lot of fun with. These are the Spectres here. And in the storyline, without wanting to give away anything, let's hop over to the cantina. We deal with this guy here.
I heard about what went down in the lab.
Now, I'm not going to play that because it's a little bit of a spoiler, and yeah, that would give that away. And of course, well done to all of you who spotted this in the background there. Top left, the little Easter egg. It is, of course, a night elf from World of Warcraft. Well done, you guys. But this guy here is a Spectre, and one of the missions that we do for him is kind of cool. In fact, if we go back over to the bridge, as you know, we can select a mission from here, and just to let you know where I'm up to, it is here. Got a couple of these, and something very significant has happened at this point, so I'm just going to back out because I don't want to give the game away. But over here is the replay computer, the mission archives, and this is where we can go back and watch all of the cinematics and go and play another mission. Now, I think it's one of these. Let me have a look here. One of these I did was a bunch of fun, and what I want to do is replay it because it was... Oh, here we go. Now, this is the one we did last time, and you can see I've done quite a few since then. This is the one where we had to, bunker up during the day and then protect ourselves throughout the night. Now, one of the things I could do is try and get these achievements and also play it on a harder difficulty level. So there's lots of replayability in these missions, and you can always go back as many times as you like. But for example, I could go back to here where we were, and I can say, hey, I want to do this. 28 minutes later, complete the mission on normal difficulty before the 5th night. Now, obviously, we didn't do that last time, although we did complete all the mission objectives. So it's kind of achievement hunting, if you like. One of the missions that I do want to do again, though, is this one. This is the one I was talking about. So Tosh back there, he is a Spectre. And in this mission, they get you to play as him. And you can see I've already done it here. Complete all missions objectives in the Breakout mission. But there's a couple of other achievements here which I haven't got. Cool Hand Tosh, complete the Breakout mission without Tosh going below 100 life on normal difficulty, and Jailhouse Rock, complete the Breakout mission on hard in less than 25 minutes. Now, I'm not going to be able to achieve those just yet, but the thing about this mission is it introduces us to a Spectre and the fact that he's a cloaked unit, but you only get to control him in this mission. So rather than having to macro manage an entire army and resource workforce, in this one it has you just moving around one character, which is Tosh. And the idea of this is to get you to learn micro, which is the art of manipulating one unit rather than looking after a whole big army. So of course in real-time strategy games you very rarely do that. You are normally looking after the entire economy and doing many things at once. This mission is all about the one unit, and I'd like to play it again just to demonstrate to you guys the variety in the style of missions that are available in this campaign. And again, it is on special at the moment, or here in Australia it is. Highly recommend this game, or especially the Starter Edition. If you have downloaded the Starter Edition because of all of our StarCraft arcade activity recently with the community, then you've got absolutely no excuse but to try and start the campaign, because I do believe the first part of the campaign is available for free, and that will give you a bit of a taste of what it's like. But let's try this again. I'm going to replay it on casual because I'm not that great, and we'll get ourselves a story.
Uploading new fulsome data now. Feast your eyes on this, brother.
They're locked down tight. Nova must have tipped him off. We're gonna need an army to break into that place now.
Even an army couldn't get you in there. But one man, one Spectre in the right place, can find a way in.
Then our progress is all up to you, Tosh. I'll push my boys as hard as I can, but they're gonna need your help to gain ground.
Sure, you sit back this time. I'll take the lead and clear the way. Just keep sending troops to keep the pressure on, and I'll do the rest.
There are 2 cell blocks containing military prisoners outside the main compound. If we break those open, we could probably count on help from the inmates.
What else?
There's a Dominion base right by the main prison entrance. Take that out and the guards will retreat. The prisoners can handle it from there.
All right, Tosh. You ready for this?
I've been waiting a long time for this. I'm ready.
So all of these missions are intersprinkled with some cutscene stuff, and it's neat because, like I say, the story in this game is actually really clever, really deep, and it really sucks you in. You really get invested in some of these characters, and there are some great plot twists in it as well. But of course, at the end of the day, it's all about teaching you how to play the game for multiplayer. Now, if you're not into multiplayer, of course, you can just play the campaign, and if you want to replay it, go for achievements, just like we're doing. But then again, after you've played this a few times, it's very tempting to jump into the multiplayer and start learning how to play. A lot of people refer to it as a modern day chess game, and that's exactly what I'm discovering after not liking the game for many years. I'm really starting to see how incredible and deep it is, and how customizable it is in terms of the strategies that you can apply. So having a lot of fun. But in the meantime, let's have some fun in this one. This mission is called Breakout, and as you saw, we're going to be playing as Tosh, who is a cloakable Spectre with some interesting abilities.
My cloaking abilities, I can take out all these guards. They'll never see me.
So you can see down the side here also it gives us some little hints, and for example this one here, detectors. These hints are great, by the way. Detectors, missile turrets and ravens can detect cloaked units and make them susceptible to attack. So we destroy the detectors to remain cloaked and unseen. So of course we are cloaked at the moment. If we zoom in, you can see we're kind of see-through. So I'm right clicking, of course, to move around, and this is me, this is Tosh, and you can see I am biological and I am psionic, so I am a Spectre, and this little icon here shows that I am cloaked. F3 allows me to select myself very quickly if I had something else selected. Up the top here you can see, whoopsie, here's my objectives: destroy the main prison base, and you get a little bit of a blurb about that, and Tosh must survive. So these are the things that we need to do. Now these guys up here are not going to see us, and so I should be able to right click on them and just take them out.
Bad mojo.
And you can see they're not reacting because I'm cloaked. However, if there was a turret around here somewhere, the turret would reveal my position and all of these soldiers would be able to tell where I am. Now I'm just going to turn down my sensitivity of my scrolling just a little bit. In case you want to know how to do that, you go here into controls, and it's very customizable. You can have a separate mouse sensitivity to the actual scroll speed of your mouse. So I'm just going to turn that down a little bit, and my keyboard one down to 40 because it's a little bit quick. Let's return to the game, and yeah, that's a little bit more manageable. All right, let's take out these other security guards here. There we go, nice and easy.
Let's do this. I can use a psionic explosion to take out groups of Marines. A little trick I call Mind Blast.
Alright, so here we go, once again, some more help. Tosh can use his Mind Blast to create a psionic explosion at a target location, damaging and stunning enemy units within a larger area of effect. Great for helping to take out groups of Dominion Marines. And of course that's down here. That's what this ability is here, flashing. Now I prefer to use the hotkeys, and I've been doing a little bit of StarCraft 2 training. Highly recommend that you use hotkeys wherever possible rather than clicking on things. Don't get in the habit of clicking on things early on, or it'll be very difficult for you to get out of that habit. One thing I noticed is, when I was doing some research on the web, and by the way, here's our forces. Now they're going to come and help us later on. This is Rainer's Raiders down here. We don't have to worry about them. In this mission, it's just us. But when I was watching YouTube videos about StarCraft, my command card, when I'm clicked on a unit, never looked like this. And I'll tell you where that is. If you hit F10 to bring up the menu, go into options, and I think it's gameplay here. Somewhere is, where is it? Always, here we go. Display hotkeys on the command card. That's very handy. So you can actually see, HPA, they actually display. But this one here was what got me. Enable simple command card. If I tick that now, go back to the game. Here, see this? It just says right click or attack move. There were no commands on there. So what you need to do, F10, go into options, and then untick enable simple command card, and then you'll actually get all of the things that you can do. In this case, move, stop, hold, patrol, auto attack, all that sort of thing. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to hit B and use that, and you can see I get a little reticle here, and I'm going to get it there. You can see when I hover over it, hopefully you can see this on the YouTube video, little circles will show me whether or not all of them will be affected by that. So if I was to fire it there, of course that guy over there would survive, etc, etc. So I want to position it so they're all going to get taken out. I can hold down on my portrait if I want, but there we go, they're all stunned. They have no idea what's going on. So that stunned them and took out a big chunk of their health. If I want to center the camera on me, I just click and hold on my portrait, and the camera will do that. If I'm way, way, way off and I just want to honestly go straight to me, I can just click on me. Or I can give myself a control group by selecting me and then holding control and hitting 1. And now I've got a 1. And that means wherever I am on the map, if I double tap 1 on the keyboard, it'll take me straight back to me. Easy as that. Or if I double tap and hold, again, if I'm just holding 1, it will move the camera with me. Not that you need to do that too many times. Alright, destroy the main prison base. You can see here our objectives are over here. Tosh must survive. Let's cautiously head up here. Oh,
that turret across the breach. It can see me and alert its allies if I get too close, even with my stealth.
Alright, so here's our first little puzzle. You can see there is one of the turrets that we were talking about earlier, and if I get in the visual range of that turret, all of these other enemies will see through my cloak. And of course this turret, you can see its range of effect by these white pips along here. So what I probably need to do is see if I can stun all of these things, especially the turret. There we go. And by the way, keep an eye on your health. So we've got 260 out of 300 down here, and 206 out of 250 energy. And all of these abilities here actually do use energy, so you've got to be a little bit careful. Alright, let's sneak around. Of course, we're opening up the fog of war. Ooh, there's another one. What's that? That is a siege tank. And, oh dear, next to it is a turret. So I've got to decide what I'm going to do. So let's see what happens. Right, so the siege tank can see me pretty much straight away. So let's see if we can take it out. There we go. Now, what I did was I took out the tank quickly and then moved out of the range of the turret there so that these other soldiers couldn't see me. But now I'm going to need to... There we go.
Bad mojo.
Just using this here, this ability, which stuns them.
Hang in there, Tosh. My boys are moving in to back you up.
Remember, just keep sending in troops, and I'll do the rest.
Now what I could have done there is, notice this, the Psi Shield. And look at this, Psi Shield can be used to mitigate damage while Tosh is detected. So, forgot about that actually. So my D key there, what I could have done is activated the D, activated the shield, and then go in, take out the tank. And that would have protected me from the tank's hits before I went to the missile turret.
Maybe no. Gonna do it real quiet.
So the bunker there is concentrating on Reyna's raiders, so I can not worry about that. I'm going to put my shield up. There we go, and take out as much as I can here. And you can see I am now cloaked. That bunker doesn't know I'm here because I took down the turret. By the way, that shield lasts for quite a long time, which is great.
What I wanna do.
Use my shield again. Siege tank gone.
Extinguish the flame.
Now what I'm going to do here is use this. There we go, stunning all of those guys. Helping out my Reyna's raiders here. One of them is a medic, which is going to come in real handy, I think. And I need to take out their medic as well. And the reason they're shooting, by the way, was because they were shooting at that medic, not me.
Extinguish the flame. Lead them slow.
So let's stun all of these. Buildings can be stunned, and of course that also does damage, which is great. So you can see this is very different from the last mission that we played here on StarCraft. And again, it's teaching you all about positioning and about the micro, which is managing one unit.
We're pushing on toward the front line.
There's a little bug in the game at the moment, came in with the latest patch, where for some reason the sound volume seems to drop whenever there's a voiceover from Reyna. I don't know why it is. If you turn the sound on and off, it seems to fix it. Don't ask me, but anyway, at least it's fixable. Oh, well, that still sounds very quiet. Oh, and look at that, there's a enemy Spectre, and no doubt they can see me. Let's get our shield up.
When I need energy, I can use consumption to get more. I just steal a little life from an ally. The more life they have, the more energy. It don't hurt much.
So you can see down there, I've got 11 or 13 energy.
Tosh, you're nearing the first military cell block now. Releasing the prisoners might buy us some allies.
And I've got this ability here that I can use on my own folk. And let's have a look at this. It's called Consumption. Tosh can use his Consumption ability to psionically drain life from friendly targets, yuck, and convert it into energy. You'll get the most effect by using Consumption on units with lots of life. So it's kind of leeching their life, which I feel a little bit bad about. But anyway, we'll wait for them, and let's use that C and then target. And there we go, you can see my energy has gone up. It's got a cooldown. Take down the siege tank. And now, there's some more enemies. Let's just clean up while we're here. I'm going to use the B ability there to stun them all. And I need to get some more energy for myself. Again, all of these abilities I've got here do use energy. Here we go, C. Oh, there's no one around. All my allies are dead. But I am cloaked, so they're not going to be able to see me at the moment, so we just take these guys out from a distance.
Gonna do it real quiet.
Oops, there goes the tank. Let's put up my shield, take this guy out. And yeah, that aerial unit, he can see me as well. Unfortunately, now I am cloaked once again. So you can see we've got these objectives here. Kill guards at cell block A. That is down there. In the meantime, I'm going to head down here, see if we can take out this lot. figure every bit helps, right? Now while I'm here, let's get some energy from our comrades. Sorry about that, guys.
We're rolling now. Keep them busy while we establish our forward position.
There's a checkpoint reached. Let's just make sure there's nothing else around here. And of course, I didn't have to come this way.
You're close to the second military cell block, Tosh. Feel like making some new friends?
Don't you worry about us, Tosh. We'll keep them busy while you free the prisoners.
Now this one here is interesting. You can see we've got this Viking up the top, whatever it is, a Raven, and I've got to time my movement, taking out this guy. Here we go.
Our allies are being attacked.
Get out of the range of that airborne unit. Just wait for him. There we go. And this is again teaching us to micro here in StarCraft 2. Let's do some stunning. And getting out of the way. Make sure everyone is alright. No, it looks like they got hammered over. Oh no, they're okay. Now remember, I can double tap 1 to go back to me.
Our allies are being attacked.
Spacebar will always take you to the most recent activity. That was the attack there.
Bleed out slow.
Alright, now that they're all gone, I think we can take out this air unit.
Gonna do it real quiet.
Our allies are being attacked.
Now those boys are free, we can bust this place wide open. Great job, Tosh.
Right, so we're going to head over here. I can attack move. Of course, we learned that in the last episode. Hold A and then left click on the ground.
Tosh, we got a nuke ready for launch. Paint a target. Just don't call the strike in too close.
So we've got ourselves a new ability now. Of course, you may have seen this with Nova from StarCraft Ghost. A lot of people know that her ability is a nuke. So I'm going to use that N, and away it goes. Let's get out of here though. Boom! And that just wiped out everyone. Let's get some more energy back using that C ability there, of course. Let's have a look at the nuke. Here it is, new ability, tactical nuke. Tosh can call down a tactical nuclear strike. Good lord. At a target location. The nuke will land very quickly and obliterate everything in the area of effect, including friendly units. So you've got to be a little bit careful about that.
I do what I want.
Take out this siege tank here. Use my C ability to get some health and energy back. And I think it's nuke time again. Oh yeah, this is going to be good. Now what I do want to do though is head back. So we've got an objective over here that we forgot to go and sort out, which is to release the prisoners. So I'm just going to head back there first.
Our allies are being attacked.
Even though our allies are being attacked in this mission, they're going to be constantly sent, so it's alright, don't worry too much about them.
Let's just see about that.
Definitely want to go in and release my boys, because that is
Our
absolutely
allies are being attacked.
a mission objective. You can see here cell block A has not been released yet.
Street.
That is over here.
What I want to do.
So now we've got a lot
Our
of
allies
things
are
at
being
our disposal. So in fact, if I want, I could just be a real cheat and just nuke him. There we go.
Nice
Easy
work,
as
Tosh.
that.
Freeing those prisoners will really help us out.
Alright, so we're going to head back over here now. Unfortunately, I have to go round the long way. And I've got no sprint or anything like that. So we just got to wait for him to run along.
Damn street.
Our allies are being attacked.
Again, an alert, hit spacebar. Oh my god, what a crazy standoff we've got going on here. But I'm going to drop a nuke down there. I'm a wee way away, but once he gets there, that nuke will drop, and hopefully it won't take out all of my own people. Tosh must survive, and destroying the main prison base. This is our last objective here. You know, I'm going to cancel my nuke there. Don't need it after all. Although we might use it for there. Oh yeah. Now while I'm using my nuke, I can't fire, I can't do anything else. but it doesn't matter. As you can see, that was pretty good. Just going to use my C ability, use my D to give myself a shield. We're going to head over here.
Allies are being attacked.
And stunning these with my B ability. Get over here, take out the barracks.
Our allies are being attacked.
Of course, if I can take out the barracks, let's nuke him. That means that they can't produce any more Marines. Oh, and there goes their command center. Oh yeah, that was nice. And let's take out their starport as well.
Are being attacked.
It's just
It looks like we've set up our own siege tank now. Right, let's stun these buildings. I know that's weird.
extinguished.
And it's that tank over there that's being a pain. Let's get rid of him.
Extinguished.
Using my D ability just in case I get spotted.
Quiet.
Gives me the good old shield. So of course a Spectre is a long-range sniper as well as being cloaked. That's exactly what Nova is as well. Especially if you've been playing Heroes of the Storm, you'll know all about that. And here come the rest of the boys. Jim Rayner's Raiders. Alright, now all that remains for us to do is take down the main base.
You just unleashed a nightmare on all of us, Rayner. Heaven help you now.
Speaking of Nova,
And the walls come tumbling down. Be free, my brothers and sisters. Your new life awaits.
and there we go. Got ourselves a whole bunch of credits there, which is really nice. And of course we can spend them in the game on perks and bonuses for, well, only for the campaign actually, not for multiplayer, but they allow us to add abilities and things to units that make our life easier in the campaign. So it's really good to get credits by replaying these missions. Of course, if I wanted to, I could go back and attempt one of these achievements. For example, Cool Hand Tosh. Complete the Breakout mission without Tosh going below 100 life on normal difficulty. Of course, I was playing that on casual. So if you are able to get through it that easily on casual, the next challenge, in my opinion anyway, would be to notch up the difficulty to normal and so on and so on, and go achievement hunting. Some people like to get all these achievements before moving on to the next mission. Other people like to just play through the entire campaign on casual so that they can enjoy the story without worrying about the tactics too much, and then go back and play the entire campaign on the harder difficulties for a challenge. It's up to you, of course. StarCraft is all about being customizable in terms of the way it suits your individual playstyle. And there we go, this is where we would do that from, play normal instead of play casual. And once again, I can go and look at all of the cinematics again. I can replay any of the missions I've already played, including the ones I didn't play. And without giving the game away, in some missions you get to have to make a choice, and it can really affect the story, but you get to miss out on that other mission that you didn't choose. At any time you can come back here and go and replay the other one, so you never miss out on any content in the game. But there we go, folks, that was it. That was just another quick look at another type of mission. We'll definitely be back with another episode of StarCraft 2 in the future, probably playing yet another campaign mission, because they really do like to mix them up, and they've got all sorts of different challenges. In fact, recently I played one where I had to demolish a whole bunch of trains that were running around, and that took a lot of multitasking, and it's quite panicked. And I think, yeah, we should record that one and show you that, because it was kind of frustrating but fun at the same time. And I've never actually completed the main objective on that one. I have completed the mission, but I haven't completed an objective that I'd like to on there, so yeah, maybe we'll give that one a go in a future episode. In the meantime, of course, thank you very much for watching this episode. Certainly hope you're enjoying them. Certainly hope you'll join us in the next one. On behalf of myself and Jimmy Rayner here, it's us saying take care. Hope you guys are having a great week wherever you are in the world. Do look forward to seeing you next time. We will see you then, and bye-bye.